Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. Scorpio, we're going to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. I always want to remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. If you could remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, that would be awesome, as I release videos for you every day. So we're just going to get our cards for you. And if you could remember to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign also, because by doing that, you get a much fuller picture of the energies that you are working with. Okay, and also I have another channel which is to do with love and matters of the heart. So if you want to see more of my work, I'm going to link that channel in the description box below. So we're just going to get our tarot cards. Oops, these tarot cards can be loud sometimes. Our tarot cards as well, okay? And you have a powerful message that is here. Thank you. Okay, you have a powerful message that is here, which is all about manifesting, which is all about realizing just how powerful you are and looking for the signs that the divine is sending you. But at the same time, there are some things that we need to speak about, okay, Scorpio? And the tarot card that you have received is the Six of Pentacles. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this card to the side and we are going to speak about that card in a moment. So there is a feeling and a deep knowing, okay, Scorpio? There's a feeling and a deep knowing that time is running out, okay? There's this sense and this urgency that is around you. Where are you going? What exactly is happening with you? Because we have our card that is saying tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and you are feeling like time is slipping away. I feel that for some of you, you had a feeling and a notion that by this time this year, this would have happened, that would have happened, or by this time, whatever age you are, I was going to be here. This would have happened. I would be married. I would have whatever it is. I bought my first home, my car, fill in the blanks. And the divine is saying, listen, deep down in your heart and in your soul, when you are tapped in to the inner wisdom that you have, there's a deep knowing that actually time is not running out at all. It is just a notion and a pressure that is there to make you feel rushed, to make you feel like that feeling of scarcity, right? You have plenty of time. The divine is asking you to start using your inner wisdom and your discernment around whatever it is that you're feeling like time is slipping away, time is running away. Because in feeling that, you are starting to rush, you're starting to cut corners, you are starting to do things maybe that you shouldn't be doing because you are just feeling so rushed and out of control. You could be feeling so rushed, disappointed, and time is slipping away that you are starting to engage in ways of numbing your feelings, your pain, your disappointment at what life has currently delivered to you. So the divine is saying, listen, again, you have plenty of time. For you, it is stepping in to your power, to your divine purpose. But there are things, like I said, that are currently standing in the way. And some of these things could be doing with vices. Maybe you're drinking too much. Maybe you're smoking too much. Maybe you're numbing the pain too much. And the divine says, I do understand that the human experience can sometimes feel really painful and disheartening. But understand that sometimes these feelings of disappointment and everything else, all the challenges that you're currently going through, they are leading you somewhere. Okay, we're going to speak about where they're going to lead you. But the divine is saying that right now, there are some vices. There's some addictions, maybe too much sex, too much Netflix, too much hanging out with friends because maybe you have been in quarantines and things were all closed up. And now you're just feeling like you need to do as much as possible as, There's a rush that is here before things lock up again. The divine is saying no. Okay? Take it easy. Take it slow. Because the divine wants you to understand that vices are currently standing in the way of your greatness. There is no need to rush. What was meant for you would never slip through your fingers. And the divine wants you to understand that. So whatever it is that you are feeling angst about, whatever it is that you're feeling like, I don't know, like really anxious about, the divine is saying we need to start redirecting that energy somewhere else. Okay, we need to bring in an energy of wisdom. We already spoke about wisdom. So for some of you, maybe you're looking for love. For some of you, there is maybe a sense of looking for loyalty and friendships, your twin flames, your soulmates, whatever it is, good friends. And the divine is saying again, it is all to do with wisdom. It is all to do with divine timing. You have the key. Always, you can see that the key is right there. And that key is going to open up the doors. When the key opens up the doors, you're going to see that actually you had all the time in the world. That deep knowing is going to suddenly start ringing its bell. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying this is the perfect time to go within, to go, I don't know, and do some soul searching, asking the hard questions. Why do I feel the way that I do? Why do I feel like time is running out? Why do I feel like I need to be at some sort of like destination by now? What is the rush? And in feeling like I need to be over there, I should have accomplished this and that, is that making you feel empowered or disempowered? Is that making you feel alive, or is that breaking your heart a little? Because when you are feeling like your heart is breaking, when you're feeling like the tightness, that anxiety, your energies drop, your vibration drops. And when your vibration drops, this is when more and more worry and stress starts coming in. The divine is saying, I want you to start working on raising up your vibration, doing the things that you love that just changes up the energy, staying away from vices and addictions, finding things that bring you joy in a natural way, finding things that make you feel great. Remember, vices are standing in the way of your greatness. Why is this important? Because we have our card that is telling you that right now you are a powerful manifester. Okay, so right now you are manifesting. Right now you are going places. Yes, there is restrictions because we have our planet Saturn that is here. Yes, there's restrictions, of course. But restrictions sometimes are important because they help put the brakes on. Otherwise, you are just like going at 1,000 miles an hour and you're crashing and burning. So the divine is saying, even though there could be challenges and restrictions right now, remember, that doesn't take away your power. That doesn't stop you from manifesting. It just means that the challenge is here, that things are going to take a little longer than you expected. But that's okay. So for you, you are accepting that things could take a little bit longer, and you're staying away from this energy where you feel the time is slipping away, where you feel that you haven't got a hold on your life, that whatever was meant to be for you by now is just vanishing and disappearing by the day. The divine is saying, remember, your thoughts become things. So the things that you're thinking about, you are manifesting them. So how can you start thinking in a positive way? How can you start getting excited about what it is that you want, rather than focusing on the time that is just slipping away? So the divine is saying, remember, we talked about lifting up your vibration, and the divine is saying, you're going to lift up your vibration by doing the things that you love. Maybe some of you really feel alive by going out on a hike, going out and connecting with nature. Some of you, that could just be like, oh my God, I hate that now. Whatever it is that you love, do that. Because when you do that, it lifts up your vibration. When you do that, things start to shift and to change. There is just a feeling of needing to have some quiet time. Tapping into that hermit mode. Do what you love. When you do what you love, You will not feel like time is just slipping away. In fact, if anything, it feels like, where has the time gone? But in a good way. Have you ever engaged in something that you really loved? Maybe you were at a party, maybe you were painting, maybe you were just doing whatever it is that lights you up. You look at the time and it's already 3 o'clock in the morning and you're like, whoa, where did the time go? But you don't feel tired. In fact, you feel rejuvenated. This is how you tell the difference, whether you're doing what you love or whether you're doing something that burns you out. So when you do something that you love, you could spend hours and hours and hours. And when you look at the time, it doesn't feel like time has just slipped away. It still makes you feel like, oh my God, that was so good. When you're doing things that you hate, you could just be doing something for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And it just feels like that was an hour. You know what it's like when you work at a job that you hate. You keep on looking at the clock and you're like, really? It's only been 45 minutes. I thought it was at least 2 hours by now, right? It's that same type of feeling. So the divine is just saying, just be mindful of how you're spending your time, and you know how you're spending your time. If it's something that is filling your cup, time just passes away. And when you look at the time, it's like, wow, I feel really good. When you're doing something that saps your energy, you look at the time and you think, wow, that's 5 minutes. It really feels like it's already been half an hour. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying, start looking at the signs, okay? The signs will tell you whether you're on the right path or not. And one of those signs I've already told you could be just how you feel, how your time feels when you spend doing whatever it is that lights you up. Because why is it important? When you're in the time of just being in the flow, in the energy that is uplifting, this is where you manifest great things. This is how you manifest your abundance, whatever it is that you're praying for. But when you're doing something that you despise, you start blocking your blessings. You start blocking that energy of manifesting. You start blocking the new beginnings that you're praying for. This is why the divine is saying, know the difference. When you know the difference, you start doing things differently. But when you are confused about what it is that you're meant to be doing, and you're starting to feel like, oh my God, life just feels so boring. Life feels like Groundhog's Day. Life, why is it like this? That is a sign that you are spending too much time doing the things that don't light you up at all. So remember that the other thing that the divine wanted to talk to you about, this card is tying into our tarot card, okay? So I told you that you had the 6 of Pentacles, all right? And the 6 of Pentacles is a card that reminds you to stay balanced. Balanced in giving your energy, balanced in giving your time, balanced in giving your resources. Now, let's talk about energy, because we've just been speaking about energy, lifting up your energy, tapping into how you are feeling. And that gives you the sign of whether you're doing something that is lighting you up, that is lifting the vibration, or something that is sapping your vibration. So we have our card that is here, and it's saying, right, the only way to win with a toxic person is not to play. Okay, so you could see that as you're starting to shift, as you're starting to being a bit selfish, right? You're doing the things that you love because you're lifting up your vibration. You could just see that other people are not liking that. You could just see that other people are starting to be confrontational. You could see that friends, family, they just feel different. Okay, so the divine is saying, other people being triggered by your joy and happiness, other people being triggered by your selfishness. No, I'm not giving my money away. No, I'm not giving my resources away. No, I'm not giving my time away, because I am taking this energy, this time, this resource, and I am putting it towards something that is building me up. Because I have noticed that I can give and give and give and give and give, and still they keep coming. They keep begging. It is never enough. You could give these people the clothes off your back and they'll still come and say that it wasn't enough. They'll still come and say whatever it is that they're saying, toxic things. And then you get triggered, you want to fight with them, you want to argue with them, you want to justify why you are feeling like you have given enough and you cannot give anymore. And these people will be like, no, that is selfish. So the divine is saying, no, it is absolutely right to be selfish in this moment in time, because you have spent way too much of your time, of your energy, giving it away to please other people, to please your mom, to please your dad, your sister, your boss, whoever it is. What about you? When are we ever going to focus on you? So the divine is saying that yes, other people could get triggered when you're saying, no, my time is slipping away, and now I am just going to use my time to grow my wealth, my health, myself. And if people get triggered, let them be triggered, because it is time to bring in the energy of balance, looking at what you are giving away and really questioning why you are giving so much. Is it because you want other people to say, wow, you're so helpful, wow, you're so kind? And then you see that exactly the same people, when you start creating boundaries, when you start keep saying no, the same people now are now toxic, because now they don't like the boundaries that you are putting in place, because they are not benefiting from the boundaries that you're putting in place. So I feel that for some of you are going to start putting in boundaries in place to protect your time, your energy, your health. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.